What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Baller Method. If you liking what you hear, go ahead and hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, all that. Go ahead and subscribe to the podcast, man. I'm back here with Illy, Finchy, and Al. We're gonna get a good conversation going on for y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to episode 2, my boy. This is juicy, bro. We got some juicy topics to talk about today, bro.
Let's
All
go.
right, kick it off. Here we go. Start off with the first topic. I want to rank these. Who out of us four had the worst takes on this past season? Let's start off with my boy Khalid. I want to hear it. Worst take.
Okay. One of my worst takes was when I said that the Brooklyn Nets won the trade with the 76ers with James Harden, man. That was one of my worst trade takes.
Yeah.
In my defense, at the time, on paper, before we even get to the what happened, you had KD, Kyrie, and Ben Simmons. It was supposed to be Ben Simmons as like a hybrid 5, one of the best defenders in the league. It was supposed to be smooth. But then he got a whole back problem that kept him out the whole time. How was I supposed to know that? You know what I'm saying? And then now KD asked for the trade, and it's just going downhill from there. I really at the time felt like if everything would have went right, you got Seth Curry, Andre Drummond coming off the bench, I really felt like that was the better team. And then the 76ers, their depth went out the window with that trade. They got James Harden, gave away everybody on the team.
Yeah.
So I really thought that it was going to be smooth. But now 76ers, they get PJ Tucker, Joel Embiid coming off of he should have won MVP kind of, but now he didn't. So now he's going to be extra mad or extra crazy next year. A reinvigorated James Harden. I really feel like the 76ers proved me wrong. So I think that was one of my worst takes.
Yeah, they were saying he was supposed to come back in 10 games, and this dude's missing the whole rest of the season. And
bro,
yeah, what happened with him, dude? Bro. Do you guys think he was really hurt, bro, or dude? I heard he had
I heard he had surgery. I don't know, but
how did he pass the physical though? That's the thing. How did he pass the whole physical?
He grew one of these, bro.
That's crazy.
That makes
the most sense though. You can't pass a physical unless the doctors are just incompetent or something.
He had a herniated disc or something. And if you have a herniated disc, you can't do any workouts, and he was dunking and doing all kinds of shit. So I don't know, dude. It didn't add up, bro.
He got drafted to Brooklyn. Do y'all think that would have really pushed him to the finals that year off of getting Ben Simmons after he had not played for so long anyway?
It would have gave them a chance at least, but
you put Ben Simmons on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, for sure.
It helps. It don't hurt you.
100%.
But he ain't played in a year. That's what I'm saying. You already know how he is. So I'm just saying that was the last game.
True.
Would have been a lot to put on the right.
Does Ben Simmons have it in him to stay in shape and shit? I don't know, but
remember he was supposed to get traded. He got traded he got traded in the mid-season, the trade deadline.
Wait, did he win Defensive Player of the Year, or was he runner-up or something? Last year or the year before?
Last year, sure. Then he choked in the playoffs and they lost against the Atlanta.
He was runner-up or he won it?
No, did he? I don't know if he won it now. I don't remember.
I don't remember hearing that. I
remember him and Rudy Gobert were sending shots back and forth. I forgot who won it though.
That was true. That was true because then he went and dropped 40 on Rudy Gobert.
40,
he was crazy.
Yeah. All right, let's get back on topic here. I want to hear. We still got me, Illy, and Finchy's worst takes this season. What do you guys?
Let me hear Finchy's because I don't know Finchy's.
All right, so my worst take is definitely believing that the Suns was going to actually push over and win the finals this year after seeing the finals last year and seeing how well Klay played. Klay came back and played with them at least halfway, 50 or 60% back to what he was, and seeing the Warriors dominating off the rip without him. I should have already known it wasn't going to be no way they was going to end up going to the finals and not either choking it again or either getting there all together.
Dude, the Suns, bro, and Chris Paul, dude.
That's my major upset probably of this season for sure.
Dude.
Actually,
Luka cooked them boys.
Not just like that. That definitely is my worst take of the year for sure.
Bro, when they won Game 5 with the Suns, I think they won Game 5, right? I just knew it was over. Like Luka went to the locker room and he was like talking crazy all day. They talking crazy when they up. I thought that was just like, some extra stuff, but he actually came out and dominated.
Dude, that was cold, bro.
He had his I think in Game 7 he had as much points as the Suns.
He had more.
First half.
He had more.
Like 35 to 35,
and they had like 28 or something. Yeah. Bro, I called that series. Bro, I even posted on your story thing. I was like Mavs in 7, bro, before it even started. I already knew them boys were gonna fall.
But I want to put it out there, bro. I put Luka at number 2 for a reason.
Boy, you put Ja and Book before Bron.
You shouldn't even said that, bro. You just gonna have to move on in that one, bro.
Back there.
All right, bro. I have the worst take of the century here, bro, that I think a lot of people fell victim to. I had the LA Lakers winning the championship.
I definitely should have put that up there.
Yeah, I mean that was.
I'm thinking the Suns was gonna win again after I seen Westbrook and LeBron and was not working together, honestly. And we all was real.
I mean, that's a pretty bad take. That's a pretty bad take.
That's the worst take.
And then honestly, I think I watched so much too is because I was always telling Illy like Russell Westbrook ain't gonna win no ring without LeBron, and then he goes and join them. I was like,
bro.
Only chance I was hyped for.
Let me one up you, Alan. Let me one up you here.
Let me hear it, bro. Let me hear it.
I said Lakers are gonna win, and Russell's gonna be Finals MVP, bro. And I believe that shit with all my heart, bro.
I did say that. I remember.
As soon as he got traded, I said that shit, and I believed it with all my heart, bro.
That's crazy. I remember that stuff, man.
That was embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's a pretty bad take.
Yeah, that one.
I kind of was like a hybrid on it. I was like, I said that they were going to be like good, but I didn't say they were going to win the championship because I wasn't sure if the fit was going to work. But I kind of feel like I was with y'all a little bit. I was
believing Bron bum-ass too much.
That's what I was saying. He was supposed to talk about. So yeah, y'all keep saying what y'all saying about my squad. Y'all gonna see pretty much. And we just like, yeah, LeBron. Oh God,
yeah.
Not that.
We believe him too much, bro.
Bro, it's AD being injured 80% of the season.
That's playing a big part though, for sure.
AD has to come back hard this year. If he don't come back hard,
he gotta have like an MVP season, and Russ gotta have like a all-star season.
Bro, Russ is gone, bro. You gotta let that go. He's gone,
hurt, man. They steady. Oh man,
how's he gone? He's not gone. What are you talking about?
They're gonna. I feel like they're just posturing and just trying to like hype him up.
Him and Darvin Ham are like this, bro. I'm telling you.
That's what they want you to think, bro. And then he's gonna.
Oh, he just called me last night.
And then, dude, and then you're gonna have the same take that you just had, bro. And then it's gonna be.
Listen. If they make it to the finals this year, bro,
I'll buy you a burrito.
To the finals, bro.
Would you think that Russell Westbrook on the Nets would be better than what he would be with LeBron?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I think that would work.
Absolutely, because KD doesn't need the ball. Does KD stay there?
Oh yeah, KD would still be there. No, KD gone. KD gone.
He's gone.
I was saying, you saying
not yet, but he gonna be gone for sure.
He's gonna thrive because he's probably gonna be the focus.
We'll talk about that later, but
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I don't know. If he was on the Nets with KD, I think they'd go farther than last year with the Lakers. Well, actually, I don't believe that. I still believe that if AD and LeBron had missed fucking half the season each, that they'd still would have made the playoffs, been like a 5-6 seed. And Bron in the playoffs, bro, I'm riding with Bron, bro. And Russ, you know what I mean?
He get there.
All right, we got moving on to the next topic. Which trade made you the most angry? That's a good question, dude. I'm gonna kick it off here with Rudy Gobert. I think Rudy Gobert is a great player, especially on the defensive end. But giving up Pat shit Beverly, Malik Beasley.
Well, he's from Chicago. Don't talk about him like
dude,
that.
Stop, bro. Pat shit Beverly, Malik Beasley, Vanderbilt. What's his name? Leandro Balmara. 2023, 2025, 2027, 2029 first round picks and a 2026 first round swap. What are we doing, bro?
Is Danny Ainge the GM in Utah?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I think he is because he pulled off a heist like this when he traded Isaiah to the Cavs for Kyrie, bro.
No, you thinking of Paul Pierce? He traded Paul.
Oh Pierce, yeah, but sorry, yeah, you're right. Paul Pierce, all them old heads for like all them picks, bro.
That turned into Jalen Brown,
Dude.
Jason Tatum, Marcus
Yeah,
Smart.
that dude Danny Ainge, GOAT, bro. What a GOAT trade. That trade made me mad as fuck because, bro, Rudy Gobert should not go for 5 NBA players that are decent. Like Jared Vanderbilt, to me, bro, I'd love to have him on my team, bro. What a great player. And then 5 picks, bro. 5 picks.
I don't get how you do that. As
5
like
picks, bro.
Rudy Gobert has been the same player. Like he doesn't do anything offensively for you. He just stands in the paint. And then with Cat, is Cat going to be like an Anthony Davis type where he's just defending everything and then Rudy Gobert stays in the middle? Like that, I feel like that doesn't work.
I think they're gonna bring back old school like bully basketball with them, bro. Those 2 big dudes down there, like.
But Cat shoots a lot.
How do you guard that?
Cat just won the 3-point contest. That dude can shoot.
Just got posted on Westbrook last year. He did get clipped. His defense, but like it's definitely gonna be a better fit for them. For real, they do got 2 big men down there, and Anthony Edwards bringing up the ball for real. So like, it's definitely.
But then what happens when you face the Warriors and you got 5 people on the perimeter and Rudy Gobert is doing the same thing that he's been doing every year, where he stays in the paint, corner shooters ready to shoot.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, I do agree with Allen though that's probably definitely the worst as far as what they gave up for that, and then not really fitting the overall situation. It's something they got to make it work. He is a star. He has been a defensive, like you know what I'm saying. What is it?
Yeah.
Allen, let me ask you this.
His offense is definitely a super liability for them for sure.
I agree, 100%.
Let me ask you this, Allen. If the Minnesota Timberwolves didn't trade for Rudy Gobert, they give the same package for KD, would you take that trade as the Nets general manager?
In the heart.
I mean, I feel like you have to, no? I mean, what do you do?
I mean, that's kind of
right. Like,
I mean, just logically.
What do you guys think?
Just logically, it's essentially saying, who would you rather take, Rudy Gobert or KD? And you would, of course, take KD.
But like, you're the general manager of the Nets. You get 4 decent players and 5 picks. Like, you taking that?
Actually, yeah, you're right. If they get the
if I'm the Nets, no.
If you're the Nets, yeah, not the Timberwolves.
Are y'all saying
you're the Nets?
The exact same offer that Minnesota did for him?
Yeah.
Brooklyn, yeah. And of course, definitely KD trying to get out. That's the best situation for you.
But you're the Nets. You're not the Timberwolves.
If I'm the Nets, yeah, I'm taking that. Then
you're getting rid of KD. I'm taking all that back.
The Nets are in a different situation. It's like if they were like a tanking team, then the picks might matter. But you got to think the team that KD goes to isn't going to be a losing team. They're going to be a winning team, so those picks aren't going to be as high anyway. And then the Nets, they still got a lot of good players on the roster. They're not going to be like tanking. I feel like they're going to they want pieces that can like help them. Like if they get the Jalen Brown trade, they're not going to be tanking. They're going to be trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they would take the best player being Malik Beasley. I don't think they would do that.
But I still think that the like you re-sign Kyrie, give him his max, even he's shaky, but whatever. I'd re-sign Kyrie and all them players and picks. Shit, you could flip them picks for some too.
So Benji, what were you thinking about that?
Yeah, like I agree with you on your statement, Allen. But like my side note, I think the biggest steal so far that we're still seeing is the Malcolm Brogdon to the Celtics for real.
Oh my god, bro. A heist.
Because like that's crazy, man. Like they just gave Celtics so much in the finals. That definitely would have helped them a lot for sure.
I agree with you.
I think he's underrated, bro.
No, definitely on God.
Solid player.
Bucks ain't traded him away, honestly, and made him starter over Bledsoe, and just like let him grow off of that for real.
Yeah.
And he dunk on LeBron.
That is also.
That was so long ago, man. That was so long ago.
Let's calm down, bro.
Let's keep it on the ones that made us angry, though. Let's keep it on the angry ones.
All right, me and Finch went with Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, Finchy agree with Allen. What's yours, Ailey?
Yeah, bro, that was a terrible trade. I mean, it was a great trade for Utah, like I said, but just
what's the trade that make you angriest?
Oh, what makes me angriest? It'd be that trade because like now KD's looking for fucking 10 picks just to get traded up out of Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Like it's just
and that's another reason. The CBA too, bro. So
yeah, bro. Yeah, we'll talk about that too.
I got a 2-part answer, y'all. So the first one is Paul George in 2019, because if y'all remember, I'm a LeBron fan, so that's my guy. And the plan was LeBron come to LA, we get Paul George, and then next year we get Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go right for some reason. We didn't get the trade for him, So then we get Anthony Davis first. Paul George supposed to come after that, do some trade or something like that. He instead he turned us down, and he did some conspiring behind the scenes to go with Kawhi to the Clippers.
Facts.
I was so mad. And every time we played the Clippers, they beat us. It was just so annoying seeing them two fit so well together. But we ended up winning the championship, so forget them.
Dude, but what? Oh my God! You guys think the Clippers are like a true contender? Like, I feel like on paper they're supposed to be one of the best teams.
Facts, but it's just not.
But like, I don't like what is missing.
Health is all that's missing.
That's literally it.
If they're healthy, bro, they're very. They can compete with anybody. But I was back to Khalid saying Paul George is actually supposed to go straight to the Lakers from Indiana, but OKC Thunder offered Victor Oladipo and Domantas Sabonis. The bonus?
Yes, sir.
Sabonis. And he stayed that last contract year in OKC, and then he re-signs to stay with Russ, bro. And then the dude turns into the worst fucking playoff performer in the world. Russ is like, yo, let me go link up with Kawhi. Kawhi's like, fuck that. And then PG slid like a snake.
We were doing this podcast
like a snake,
happened,
boy.
Oh my God.
That's why I love PG, but fuck PG too. Like,
Well, okay. The second part is, so like after we won, I didn't feel as bad about it because they trashed now, and they had that 3-1 loss, so I wasn't really too mad about that.
To the Nuggets, bro.
As much as I love LeBron, that's how much I hate KD. So when James Harden
for real
quit on the Rockets, he quit and got fat. He went to the Brooklyn Nets, got traded over there after he quit, and all of a sudden got all slim, everything looking good. It's scary hours. They doing great off the rip. I think they won a good amount of games in the little go around.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It looked like they was going to win a ring, but then James Harden got that hamstring injury. You know what I'm saying? Everything went smooth. I ain't saying I'm happy for the injury, but they didn't win. That's all that matters.
That's because you're fat. Like, you're gonna injure yourself if you don't stay in shape year round. Like, you're out fucking dropping and adding too much weight.
But how is he doing that though? Like, he went from like looking chubby into like fit in like a week.
He definitely went fast. But I was just saying, like, I still don't even blame him from also wanting to leave because it still wasn't what he was supposed to come into for sure. Like, they never ever got the chance to actually fully play as a squad. Like, and he definitely probably realized, like, man, I came to chase a ring, and like this ain't even already. So it probably didn't even give him no more motivation to want to change like he thought he was going to have to pretty much fit up to the standards of being on the Brooklyn with Kyrie and KD.
I'm talking about the one. I'm talking about when he was with the Rockets to get to the Nets, not the Nets to the 70s. I'm talking about the first one.
Oh yeah, so yeah, he definitely.
I wasn't mad at him for leaving the second time. I mean, he still quit, which was like trash. Yeah. But I mean, I wasn't too mad about that one.
That's probably why he didn't even have the motivation to like pretty much get in shape like he thought. He probably seen like behind the scenes like, oh, this is not going to be like the move, pretty much. Like he got it.
Finchie, do you think that James left because he didn't think he could win in Brooklyn? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't think he can win, but I don't think it was what he expected when he went over there from the Rockets, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? He was want to go over there. He pretty much forced himself over there. So he thought he was pretty much going to have Kyrie all season. Like, he looked at the situation and it looked good pretty much. But, like, once he got over there, he probably realized all the behind-the-scenes issues is what I'm saying. And then realized that ain't motivation to want to change his mentality he had in Houston because he, like, I ain't going to really no better situation even though it looked like that. Like,
yeah.
All right. I think this is a good time to transition into a good topic here. I've heard a lot of slander, bro. They say there should be an asterisk next to the Lakers bubble championship. I think it's horseshit, bro. It's basketball, dude. It's 5v5. If there's a crowd, if there isn't a crowd, at the end of the day, the better team wins, right? If anything, I feel like it comes down to even truer basketball. You don't have home court advantage, right? You don't have the fans going crazy. It's literally my 5 versus your 5. Who's the better team?
It's almost like a park baller for real, like crazy. And like everybody want to say that was like fluky, but like nobody believed in that Lakers squad for real when they got over there. I mean, like when AD came, they was having all these complaints pretty much. And even then, they act like they went up and like they didn't have no competition to face in the finals. Like everybody was top notch for real. You had the Mavericks, You had healthy Jamal Murray in Utah. Like that playoff series alone was like crazy, man. You would have thought that was like outside of the bubble the way they was going back and forth with 50-point performances pretty much.
Yeah.
So nothing about the bubble was actually like not tough pretty much. It's just like when it comes like that controversy that surrounds LeBron, they always think he got it easier pretty much. But like on the East and the West pretty much, it was all hard battles the whole playoffs. Like obviously like the finals, like the Lakers those season pretty much, they only lost one against everybody and then kept on like pretty much I think everybody got like the first victory off them and then LeBron and AD come back sweeping everybody off. So they made it look easy, but they also had good ass like depth pretty much. Like we seen them trade away with Caruso. We had KCP actually coming out doing something. Kuzma actually playing his like
bro. Let me tell you, I believe the Lakers like they deserve the championship, whatever. But I don't think like everybody was at like their peak, best level, whatever. Bro, how many people in the NBA love to go to the strip club, fuck some hoes, smoke some weed, eat some chicken wings, come back, drop 40 the next playoff game?
That is facts, man.
Like motherfuckers couldn't clear their head, bro.
Look, we ain't gonna act like Showtime ain't exist.
Bro, my boy Daniel House, we beat the Lakers game 1. It was Russ, James, and my boy Daniel House went off. He goes and fucks the laundry lady, and they kick him out, bro.
That was crazy though, because I ain't gonna lie. They played honestly though, like I still ain't gonna give up the fact that Chris Paul almost literally beat them, bro. Like literally, they traded that man in the same season. He brought the OKC back to the playoffs and almost beat them.
I wanted them to win so bad, bro.
I would have. Y'all would have never heard from me again. Russ was injured. I don't want to hear shit about Russ.
By himself, man. That boy was going crazy.
That shit was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, them
bro,
boys.
When CP want revenge, bro, like he's god tier, bro.
That is for real.
Yeah, I remember Jimmy Butler was smashing Rachel Nichols. Yeah, I remember that.
Facts.
That's the thing. I didn't hear about that, bro.
Bro, yeah.
Is she bad?
Crazy.
What'd she look like, bro?
They said somebody snuck into Rachel Nichols' room, bro. We all know that was Jimmy Butler, bro.
Oh,
dude,
right.
What happened to Rachel Nichols, bro? Hold up.
She said some like insensitive comments about I don't know if it was Malika or it was a black reporter who like basically took her job as like the finals reporter, like the lady who gets to talk to.
Oh, I heard, and they canceled her.
It's kind of bad, bro. I mean,
bro, Cassandra gonna watch this, so you know.
It's the same one that was the Kobe.
Is
that the same with the Kobe incident?
Yeah,
I think what Rachel Nichols said.
I don't remember.
She said something along
like the St. Louis. I mean, she was like the Los Angeles. Pretty much like she said the N word. Pretty much.
That was her. And
they fired it. I was wondering if the same lady though.
Oh no! That's some white lady on Fox. No, that's not the same lady.
Like, that was crazy though for sure.
I was gonna say, then I was like, that would have been bad. But I think what Rachel said, I could be wrong. I think she said that it's unfair that someone should get the spot based on them being a minority over somebody who's like more experienced or something. But I don't remember if that's correct.
No, that's basically what it was. That's basically what it was.
Yeah, that's racist because that means you're like saying that person's bad at their job, which Malika Andrews is pretty good at it.
She got Malika got a whole Emmy, I think. Got a whole Emmy for her work.
Emmy?
Well, I mean, if she's good at her job, who gives a fuck? But like, that don't even matter.
Bro, as an apology, she brought Matt Barnes and KJ Perkins like left and right, and just had them like, Rachel's such a great person, you know. She didn't mean it. Whoop. I'm like, bro, and it was like she said like 5 seconds worth of something. I'm sorry if I hurt anybody. Whoop, and then that was it.
And then they had a threesome after.
Alan. Anyway. All right, y'all.
Let's get back.
The Lakers bubble championship. I feel like it's legitimate. I feel like everybody went through the same exact thing. If there was different circumstances, like this team had an advantage here or whatever, then okay, I understand. But everybody had the same circumstances. In fact, the Lakers were one of the oldest teams in the league, so it actually like.
So everybody was calling most of them washed up, all this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. And then there's like they was pretty much just down the whole roster they had because like it didn't really look good, but they ended up making it work for sure.
And I understand the whole like, okay, you don't have to travel, and travel does play a factor into it too. But no fans, I feel like the fans hype up the older players, like the young players. I feel like it benefits them more. That's why we saw Jamal Murray, Donovan Mitchell players who like normally wouldn't go crazy like that, they went crazy because they didn't have the pressure, all the fans screaming at them like that. The old players, that's they status quo for them. That's how they get up. They get the fans into it, you know. So
and it just happened to be like the first year AD was there too, and everybody could see at first it was rocky because Kuzma was like looking weird out there on the court with them and everything too. So like there was a lot of stuff to question pretty much, and like that's why a lot of people like feel like they had it easy because like the team didn't look that good when they started out, but like they gathered their feet and just coming out to that playoff LeBron at the end.
That was after Kobe died, right?
Yeah.
That was that summer.
That was such like I mean, obviously not a good thing, but like the fact that Kobe passed away and then it was like, what are the odds that like that happens, bro? It's like that's like a movie, dude. You know what I mean? His team ends up winning the like championship, dude. That was.
Bro, you know how people say like when 9/11 happened, they knew where they were, bro. When Kobe died, I know that day like perfectly. Like it's crazy.
No, dude, I remember that, bro.
Like that shit was like 9/11, bro.
Bro, I was at a Chili's parking lot with my girl, bro, and I'm like tearing up. She's like, "Look at this whole ass dude, bro."
Dude, I'm out here crying tears.
They don't understand,
like, why the fuck are you crying, bro?
The only celebrities I ever cried for was Michael Jackson and Kobe. I actually like shed tears for them too.
Part of that was definitely Michael Jackson. On God.
Oh God.
That was 2009. What was I like 11? I didn't even know nothing much about him, but he was so big. Like the tears just not falling.
I see my bird cried and stuff too, which I did know some of his song, but like I see my bird cried about it and everything. Like he's like, man, this straight here for real.
Like, yeah, Kobe though, and man, people were releasing the autopsy, bro. That
was tough, bro.
I'm never gonna forget the time. Like y'all probably never seen this. The time they actually disrespected Michael Jackson after he died and dropped the movie Fast about his biography and let Flex Washington play him, bro. Like that was the most.
I remember that movie, bro. Oh my God, they had him like what was it like paint? It had to have been like paint or something on his face.
He looked like
my God.
Real, bro. That was crazy, bro. Like they really disrespected my man like this as soon as he died, bro.
Dude, yeah, I don't know, dude. The kids these days, bro, just disrespect Michael Jackson, bro.
Like a legit movie they try to drop, like for sure. But like, go ahead, y'all.
Yeah. Yo, Khalid, I heard you. You got something to say to me, dude.
I got something to say to you.
Yeah.
Hold on, G. Hold on.
Something about some snake being an inch or two away from possibly a 3-pointer. I don't know, some excuse. What were you gonna say, Khalid?
Man, listen. If KD's size 24 foot was off the line and he hits that 3, Giannis never wins a championship. I mean, he might have won this year.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Khalid. Oh shit, Khalid.
Oh, shit.
My question, that, my boy? Since you're the Giannis fan of the group, my question is: if he never won that championship, would you still think he's the best player in the league?
Here's what I gotta tell you, Khalid. There's too many ifs, bro. All right, bro, hold up. Nah. This. I gotta spit some facts right here. If my grandma had wheels, she'd be a bicycle, bro. If my aunt had a penis, bro, she'd be my uncle. And if Kevin Durant hit that 3, bro, Giannis would still be the best player in the NBA, bro.
What the fuck?
He was.
Here's why. Listen to me, bro. Listen.
Oh my God, bro.
Time out, bro. Here's what happened, bro. Giannis stuck with the Bucks through it all, bro.
Why your aunt catch a stray like that, bro?
Listen, bro. Giannis stayed loyal and ended up winning a ring, bro. And KD's little hoe ass, bro, snaking his way around the league, trying to get the easiest championship he can get, bro. And what happens, bro? Dude, this bitch named Karma got him, bro. Damn. She didn't let him, bro. She didn't let him win.
We just gonna pass through that soliloquy he just put out like that. Like that's crazy.
Man, I don't know what the fuck that was, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. The if game, bro. I can't play the if game. There's too many ifs.
It is all.
I really
but
feel
you
like,
know, if KD hit that 3, bro, shit. It was a wrap for Giannis.
I think they win the championship too.
They won the chip, bro.
It was whoever 100%. Won the championship because ain't no way the Suns was beating KD. That's that.
There was nobody on the Suns checking KD, bro.
Bro, but you can't play the if game, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro,
no, I'm just saying, bro.
I don't have the stats about how great KD was in that playoff series, But them last 2 games, he was putting
He
up
was
LeBron up like
insane.
40, 18, and like 10. He was
insane.
I think game 5 it was 49, 18, and 11, if I'm not sure, on like 50-some% from the field, some stuff like that. Like it was probably like his best game of his career. Like went crazy, and that's against Giannis. If he went to like what was it? Who they go against in the conference finals? The Bucks.
Who?
The Bucks that year.
Philly. Atlanta Hawks.
Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, they would have trashed. They would
Dusted
have swept
bro.
them. They would have got them on about the way. And then with the
although
remember,
I think the Bucks went 7 with the Hawks.
Right.
No, they went
6, right?
6 or 7.
Either 5 or 6. They ain't go 7.
I think they went 6. I think they took.
I feel like it was 6 for some reason.
They won some games.
Trae Young hurt his ankle and it was over.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he did hurt his ankle and they was playing pretty good. They was playing pretty good.
Yeah, 4-2. You're right. 1-6.
I think it was 4-2. Most of their series was all 4-2, pretty much.
Giannis, if he doesn't have that ring, I don't know, but if he doesn't win that ring, does he go like extra crazy this year, like this past year? And win this year?
Still maintain his level because he was literally a conference.
Do you not remember that 50-piece
type shit from winning a championship or
dude?
Me now
a 50-piece chicken nugget, bro. You remember that? The 50-piece chicken nugget.
Yeah, with barbecue sauce.
But that was. I feel like that was really just bad coaching though. Like the Suns, they said we're just gonna play Giannis straight up with DeAndre. Let's just pray for the best.
Dude,
I think that was a really bad.
Did they lose to the Raptors one year in the playoffs, or am I tripping?
Who?
The Bucks. Or am I
in the 76ers? They did. When Kawhi was there.
Then they beat the Philly. That's that year.
Do you remember how they played defense against Giannis, bro?
Yeah, the wall. They created the wall. Yeah.
Just shut down the lane, bro, and it was over.
That's what I'm saying.
Why went stupid though, for sure, man. Like
100%.
It's actually crazy because the Bucks won those first 2 games. And we're like, damn, they're about to get, and then 4 straight Raptors.
Kawhi came back on a rampage.
That's back when Kawhi actually guarded the best player. Like
that's facts.
That 2019 Kawhi was crazy. He wasn't doing it. He didn't want no part of Luka though. That's all I'm gonna say. He didn't want no part of Luka. But Giannis, he was like Kawhi.
In 2019?
No, 2020 and 2021.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah,
in the bubble.
Him and Paul George are running from Luka. I don't know why he was scared of that boy, but
bro, if Luka had any decent player on that team, they would be in the Clippers.
Oh, Bubble Luka was crazy.
Bubble Luka
was crazy. I remember he hit that game-winning shot. Boy,
that step back. Oh my god, that shit was crazy.
Bro,
the bubble was fire, bro. Like
bubble was fire. Bubble was fire. People only hating on that because LeBron won. That's literally it. That's literally it.
I ignore everything else, and like they didn't get to see the Clippers go against LeBron, which we was all hoping to see that. Like, ain't nobody see the Mavs really upsetting them, but like. Man, Luka really is a bully when it comes to that for real, man. Like, you cannot doubt that man now against no championship team or none of that. Like, it don't matter that,
bro,
man.
Skip was holding that against him, against the Lakers because the Clippers ain't make it. How is that they fault? How is that they fault that the Clippers asked?
That's right, bro. What?
But look, and then they went against the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets had more than enough to beat the Lakers, bro. They just literally couldn't do it. That's what's all crazy, man. Like, they had the best setup for sure to beat the Lakers out of all of them if it wasn't gonna be the Clippers. And like,
bro, they had a great squad that year. They had Jeremy Grant, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray,
Porter. Yep, Michael Porter Jr.
Was Michael Porter there?
And
who was injured?
No, he was injured. He was on there because he
was on the bubble.
Yeah, he was in the bubble. I swear. And then who that? Paul Millsap. He was playing great off the bench, like big defensive plays.
Michael Porter was in there because he dunked on Montrezl Harrell. I remember that he dunked on him.
Nah. I remember that bubble.
That.
That's I remember that bubble on God. This is on me.
All right. So just to move on here, we got some El Presidente. If you're the president of basketball operations for these ball clubs, you get to veto these trades or you get to keep them. So the first, or these decisions, actually, I should say. The first one that I think is super interesting, Khalid, let's start off with you. Warriors letting Gary Payton II and Otto Porter Jr. leave in free agency. Would that be good or bad for the Warriors? Or what do you think?
I don't think it's that bad because as long as they keep the core together, you can find other pieces to surround them with. I wouldn't have let Gary Payton II go. I just feel like it's hard to get those consistent effort guys. And when you get one, I feel like you should probably try to keep them. But the Trailblazers gave him that bag, so I understand why he left.
I was gonna say,
and they probably didn't have enough money to with all the contract negotiations they got going on with Draymond, Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole. Probably just didn't have enough money. I personally would have kept Gary Payton. Otto Porter Jr. was good, but he's replaceable. So,
but I'm gonna just fire him off at everybody. So Finchy, would you veto this decision? The Los Angeles Lakers, they let Malik Monk. I think he went to Sacramento. He left in free agency. Would you have re-signed him, or you're okay with the decision?
I would have re-signed Malik Monk because, as we talked about even in the last podcast, like when nothing was going right, really Malik Monk was the only one coming out there firing off and like pretty much giving them some type of backbone and some type of hope pretty much next to LeBron. He's pretty much almost doing what Westbrook was supposed to do out there to a certain extent. But he couldn't keep that up, but that really wasn't his role to do. So I definitely feel like bringing him back next season would have been way more like valuable for them pretty much because they had a better season working. I mean, better be able to put like better rotation out there, a new coach who will know how to work Malik into the rotation better. We don't even know if we keep in Russ or Kyrie, so that would have been a person I think we definitely need to keep that we know going to score with the ball pretty much if we're going to lose him. And we can't depend on AD right now. So I definitely would have re-signed Malik for sure. And paid
I
him.
agree. 100%.
I agree with that. I agree with that because I feel like they haven't replaced him. You know what I'm saying? Malik Monk can get you 20 points a game. I don't think they found that replacement.
They got Wayne.
I know he's a liability defensively, but Darvin Ham.
The boys just say Wayne Ellington. Did you just say Wayne Ellington?
Is that who they got? They got him.
I don't
right.
know.
That was that was last year.
I'm glad they got rid of Melo, bro. Garbage.
I thought they got Lonnie Walker, something like that, but they pretty much
they got Lonnie Walker.
You're right about Lonnie Walker.
That boy did drop 31 on us.
They ain't give us. We ain't get enough or nothing back to replace what Malik gave us. Like out of all the people y'all traded for all them, Trevor Ariza for whatever reason type shit. He's the only person that at least came in the game and like did what he's supposed to do somewhat.
Bro, Trevor Ariza. Let me stop.
Trevor Ariza. So he washed up. He needs to go ahead and retire.
In the first place, that's just a lot of wasted money we definitely spent last year for sure, man. Like
if
honestly,
Malik would have came back on a vet minimum, I would have kept him, but I'm not paying him more than that, bro.
But even me though, like even personally back to the Golden State shit, like I would have kept Otto Porter. Only reason I would have said that is because Otto Porter just fit there for what they need as a team. He can knock down for real. He could come off the bench and do what Clay and Curry were doing when he is healthy and play that rotation. So like I feel like that limited role to where he just knock down shoot would definitely just work for them and just like hurt people when it comes to like that depth for real.
Yeah.
He was really consistent too. He was.
And I'm gonna pay Jordan Poole over Gary Payton when they was both asking for that contract because we seen that they was both gonna be asked for more. But like if you're gonna keep one of them, I'm gonna keep Jordan Poole if he ain't trying to move right now, like for sure. Because he played that role well when Clay was gone for sure.
I'm keeping GP, bro.
Exactly.
Jordan Poole?
Over Jordan Poole. I'm keeping GP.
Why? Hold on. Not exactly.
I'm keeping GP. I don't need Jordan Poole. I got Steph, I got Clay, I got Andrew Wiggins. Like
bro, like I give up Wiggins before I give up Jordan Poole. Like that's
what?
I said the same thing last time.
Wait, you give up Wiggins over? No,
he's the most replaceable. I said you got Clay, Draymond.
What do you need Poole for?
A spark off the bench. You gotta have something off the bench now.
Don't forget the beginning of the season that Clay wasn't here and they was literally rose up and they was on the winning streak. They was barely losing games. Jordan Poole was starting to help him like Curry out.
This goes back to the Draymond thing. Like without Steph, Jordan Poole, like, but they didn't. You think if Jordan Poole goes on a different team, he's balling like he balling?
The way because he played the way he play, man, because he did what he's supposed to do.
His skill set.
No way.
He did exactly
y'all fucking crazy.
To do while Clay was gone, for real, to the point to where they was like, dang, who we really like, not even really up to date who gonna start, but like you could tell.
Wiggins was just a fucking all-star. Y'all forgot that?
Who?
He's very inconsistent. He got the all-star and right after the all-star game, he was just ass until the playoffs.
Wiggins, if Wiggins went there if he was there with another team, probably he wouldn't shine like that, but he's there with the Warriors. He can focus more on his game when you gotta worry about Clay and you gotta worry about Curry on defense, and now you gotta worry about Otto Porter shooting 5 for 5 on 3-pointers. Right. Wiggins just slide in there and do what he can do. That's a lot of pressure.
Watch this magic right here. If Wiggins wasn't there for the playoff run, did they win the chip?
No. That's
okay. I said the same thing about Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
So you're saying they needed Poole to win the playoffs, the chip?
They kind of did.
Not the champion. He wasn't that relevant in the finals. Until
what series was he so relevant in that he changed the whole series?
He was really good against the Nuggets. He was really good against
the Nuggets, bro. Wasn't that the first series?
He was really good against the Nuggets. He was really good against Memphis, I believe. It was really good.
He was not good against Memphis. What?
It was good. He was decent.
He was good against Dallas. He had like that like half court three at the end of one quarter.
Okay.
Bro, he was hooping, bro.
You're making a good point, bro. You're making a good point about the playoffs.
I'm just saying that if you didn't have Jordan Poole and you replaced him with X player, you still would have won the chip. But if you didn't have Wiggins, you're not winning that chip.
I think he's X factor.
Wiggins was clamping
100%.
everybody.
But
He was guarding Luka 94, locked up JT. Round 2, that was Memphis series. I don't know if we clamped because Ja got injured, but he was clamping boys, bro.
I just feel like Wiggins is the most replaceable. I really feel like he's replaceable.
All right, never mind. Let's move on. I got a question for Alan here. Alan, you're in Portland, Oregon, bro. You got Dame, loyal to the soil. You just gave him that bag 2 years. Are you rescinding that bag, or are you liking that move? I think it was 122 mil for 2 years.
Dude, I feel like the Trailblazers are in such a crappy scenario because without Dame, they have no pull to get new talent to come to Portland. So what they're doing is
we not gonna act like he don't exist.
Who?
Anthony Simmons. We ain't gonna act like he don't exist. That boy is kind of cold, bro.
He kind of cold, but we gotta see the consistency. He came out with a good season, but
but he cold enough. But he cold enough for people had to been in talks about them possibly moving off of Dame and focusing their stuff more around him because he the only thing giving them any type of hype while Dame's out right now for real.
He did just get paid too. But go back, Alan. What were you saying?
I just think they're kind of like holding on to Damian Lillard as much as they can. I don't know, dude. I think it's time to. I would probably rescind it, dude. I think it's a lot of money, and I think it's time to just go full on rebuild mode in Portland because they haven't done anything. They
re-signed Nurkic. They gave Dame a bag. They got rid of McCollum. How do you guys feel about that?
Don't talk about the Bosnian beast like that, bro.
Nurkic is ass.
Bro, I will.
He be doing all that talking on the sideline. Get healthy, get on the court. I be talking about Anthony Davis. That boy, he be honestly out there on the sidelines and talking crazy to people. Like, boy.
A lot of times, even when they lost, bro, Nurkic was never healthy. Pretty much it was Dame and pretty much McCullough trying to will their way through it. And they had, what was it, CJ? Was it Wood or who was that? They had somebody else that was like, that was like.
They had that white boy. I forgot his name, though.
Had a Powell. Nah, Colin Powell, I'm thinking pretty much something like that.
Norman Powell. He went to – they traded him and Rob Covington. Two great pieces. They traded them.
Thinking of Zach Collins, because that's the white boy.
Zach Collins, yeah. He was decent, bro. Like, I like Zach Collins.
He was hurt all the time, too, yeah.
But he was hurt, yeah, you're right. Okay, so listen to this. We got the Pelicans. They picked up C.J. McCollum from the Portland Trailblazers. They gave some picks, and I think Josh Hart's the big name that got sent up there. As the Pelicans, do you like that you picked up CJ?
That's the best move they ever did, bro. Oh God, that's a steal.
Yeah, that's
on their side, yes.
On their side.
Yeah. When we watched it for real though, like soon as like McCullough got in that situation, like the Pelicans got significantly better, bro, for sure. Like even when I was rotation, like it was just crazy. Everything was hidden for sure. Like man, they definitely out there balling. I think they definitely gonna be like. They probably gonna make the playoffs this year if Zion can stay healthy. I definitely said they can come and clinch the 8th or 7th seed this year.
They put themselves in such a great position because other than the Celtics, they're like the only team that can actually trade for Kevin Durant and then be good on the other side of it. They can give up Brandon Ingram, like Herb Jones, who's gonna be a great defensive monster. That dude's really good, and like a lot of picks. They have picks and they have the assets, and then you running out CJ McCollum, Kevin Durant, and Zion. That you could win a championship like that. I feel like they in a really good position.
I don't know if I'm fighting for KD though, bro. He gonna with the Rudy Gobert trade, he gonna want more, bro, than they gonna give. There's something that's gonna probably end up being detrimental to pretty much that whole, like what you saying that's gonna hold them and still make them a championship team if KD go over there. And like they already built Brandon Ingram, he only keep improving. He already showed you put another star next to him that he's still gonna shine and do what he need to do. So like I'm gonna take my chances first for real, rather than go straight ahead and like automatically destroy after not even getting the full season out of McCollum and Brandon Ingram, pretty much.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right. Let me ask this question. Khalid, I want to hear your opinion about this. Atlanta, they got a big name from San Antonio. They got DeJounte Murray. He just had his first All-Star appearance last year. You're the general manager of the Atlanta Hawks. You vetoing that trade, or you like the pickup?
I like the pickup, but it's weird. It's like, what are my intentions? If my intentions are to be relevant, then I like the trade. But if it's like, oh, I want to compete, so I think DeJounte Murray is going to be the thing to like get me over the hump, then I don't like the trade. Especially you gave up. I forgot they gave up a few picks for this dude, like at least three, and I think on paper he complements Trae Young really well. Like he playmakes, so he doesn't like really care about scoring as much, which is good for like a scoring first point guard. Like you can still have Trae Young shoot the ball as much as he's shooting, and then you also have a guy who doesn't care about scoring as much, and then he also plays decent defense. So I think he's like the perfect combo guard to go with him. But I don't think it does anything. Like, I don't think they're a top 6 team in the East. So
yeah, see, and also like DeJounte Murray, he also like a good asset, like obviously pretty much, but like it also just feels like he's gonna be somebody that want to advertise another star to come there pretty much more than actually help them win like the finals and push them over the edge. Like he just somebody you could add, like, all right, they got trade DeJounte, Capella, and like that'll make you want to come there to find somebody that'll fit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he more of like he either gonna be a pickup to try to attract another star, or he gonna be used to pretty much trade away for a bigger star if he don't work out. And even if he showed decent like talent or more talent than he showed in San Antonio, if it don't work out and they don't get no dub, it's gonna be him, Trey, or Capella, and like it's probably gonna be Murray for real.
I'm not a Trae Young fan. I really don't like Trae Young at all.
All right.
Why?
Well, listen to this. Before you say anything, we got DeJounte Murray, great point guard. Trey, great point guard. We push Trey to the 2 spot. DeJounte stays at the 1. How do you feel about that? You still got Capella down low. You got John Collins, and I don't know who their 3 is. Is it no? Bogdan comes off the bench. I forgot their 3.
They got DeAndre Hunter still.
DeAndre Hunter. Okay. You got a decent squad. Are you like DeJounte at the 1 and Trey at the 2, or what do you think? They take turns bringing the ball up?
No, I think. That's a good
Trey's
question.
a great scorer. So if his main focus is score and DeJounte kind of like facilitate, I think they could succeed.
It just depends. It really just depends. It depends on if Trae Young becomes a consistent shooter. That's why I don't like him, because he's not consistent. He's supposed. People keep calling him the next Steph Curry, but he'd be shooting less than 40% from 3-point range all the time. Or he's only good because he takes so many threes. He take like LeBron. He shoots a high volume of threes, so he makes a lot of threes, but he doesn't shoot a great percentage from 3. You know,
but who helps? Who helps Trey? Like, who eases the pressure on Trey offensively? A lot of his threes are like pretty difficult considering what other people get as threes. You know what I mean?
Who really eases his pressure down there for real is gonna be, if you look at it, it's the same situation that Harden was in. It's Capella. The reason Capella looked so good is because he had somebody that could score type shit, and he knew he had what his role was pretty much. Harden and Capella looked so good because like he knew he could get down there and he made Capella look like a star down there. And then we seen him not as look like that when he get that to Atlanta, because Trey obviously Harden. But pretty much he got him down there type shit to stay in the post. And like that dude is like he a paint beast for sure. Like at least like he gonna rebound, he gonna get that so he can take those stupid shots, because Capella most likely he good at rebounding, but he gonna grab that. So like that's why I said the same situation with Harden. Harden could take all them dumb shots because for real, that nigga Capella was grabbing them boys for real. He had him look like an all-star out there. So even if he missing, his stats up there too.
I feel you.
I'm not a Trae Young fan. I don't think he ever gonna do anything special unless he like the third option or something.
I don't like the antics, bro.
Once they changed the foul rule, we did see a decline in his points.
You see what I'm saying?
No, even though they made it to the conference finals, it was a lot off that foul rule thing. He was drawing a lot of fouls, and like he's putting up high point game to get past these teams. That's why everybody's like, bro, ain't no way the Atlanta Hawks just made it to the conference finals. But when you look back at those, he really was pulling a lot of what they were saying, pretty much like sneaking his way to points, like on some party.
What a great rule change, dude.
Fantastic.
When they changed that rule, bro, it was like usually when they're changing rules, like it's almost always like something that I dislike. That rule change, bro, it was like heaven. I was like, this is it.
Definitely showed.
It's the most annoying thing ever, bro. You see somebody trying to bait a call. Like I hate that so much. And then the rest be following. I mean, it's a lot on the ref, but I don't know.
All right. Alan, let me finish off with this one. I think this was kind of a big move for the Mavericks. They traded with the Rockets, some role players, not anyone of significance, and they got back Christian Wood. How do you think that changes life for Luka here?
Who got Christian Wood? The Mavs?
The Mavericks, yep.
Bro, I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't know much about Christian Wood except he won me like $150 off a $10 parlay. So I'm rocking with that, bro. Let's go, baby.
Basically, he's like a shooting big. He's not as good as Kristaps' potential. Like he's better than Kristaps now.
For sure.
But he's decent.
Go ahead, Finchie.
With the level Luka be playing at, man, obviously seeing him bully the Suns like that, who just came out the finals, I feel like they're not giving him enough, bro. Like Christian Wood, cool. He developing, like, you know what I'm saying? He is decent. He did good on the Rockets last year when they was complete shit. But at the same time, that's not what Luka need to get over that hump to the finals for sure, man. He showed you he can get y'all to the the West Conference Finals, like pretty much. But you also see every time we see when they lose is like what they lacking besides Luka. Like we saying he can't wear his situation when it comes to the Warriors or when it comes to the Lakers. Christian Wood is not going to take them over the hump pretty much to get past the Lakers or Warriors team.
Who's the perfect fit?
Honestly, I really think KD, bro. No cap.
Who?
I would have went to KD for real if I was the Mavs. Ain't no way that would have been crazy for real. See Luka.
Oh yeah, that's a great fit, Loki.
They don't have the trade assets, but they do need like a small forward, like a really good scoring small forward, and then Luka could like maybe go from like 40 points a game in the playoffs to like 25 to 30, maybe 30. But
and then did they pick up JaVale? Who was that? Was that then they picked up JaVale too?
No, I think the Suns re-signed JaVale, didn't they?
I thought I might be tripping there. Either way, though, sure. I would move on from Porzingis pretty much, man. Like they got dude from New York, and he has not even been healthy enough. And even
he on the Wizards, bro.
Huh?
He on the Wizards.
Did it? They traded him
They traded him mid-season.
Yeah.
Kristaps.
Crazy because
I forgot about that, bro. I forgot.
Yeah.
Right.
Shit stops. We made some bread off that dude.
Dude, shout out to my boy Shit Stop.
That under was going crazy, bro.
Let me tell you, the Mavericks, where everything went wrong, is I don't know why Jalen Brunson was starting, or I think Tim Hardaway Jr. got hurt, right? So he had to be put in the starting lineup.
Yep.
That was the worst thing that could have happened, because now they got the lead thinking that Jalen Brunson is this crazy good point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like he's good, but like come on now.
And like, bro, it was good enough to bait New York for giving him they gave him $100 million deal, right?
Over something like that.
130.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
he got stupid.
But as a six man coming off the bench, he was perfect for them. Like he was good coming off the bench. It was when he got he did crazy and he started dropping like 30 pieces that he like oversold. He even said himself, I think on the JJ Redick show, that he wasn't expecting to get that kind of deal. He was expecting to come back as a six man, and then Tim Hardaway got hurt. So they just like, I think they paid Tim Hardaway a lot of money too. So they got a lot of money tied up. And then Jalen Brunson overdid his contract year and they lost him. So
that kind of segues me into this next point. The Knicks, Mecca basketball, they picked up Jalen Brunson. And I think that takes them into next year. Are they coming back to the playoffs, or are they just doesn't move them much?
I don't really see it, bro. Because Jalen Brunson, like I said, they just gave him a deal just based off seeing him have to just pick up on starter, which is really a good look. But y'all really overpaid that man for what they really need, pretty much. Like y'all do need better. Y'all pretty much need to trade Randall if he's not gonna score better outside of the playoffs, pretty much. They just need to.
Dude, I agree.
That boy turned into Allen out there.
Like, man,
y'all know.
Like he progressed. Like RJ Barrett, I don't know how long I think y'all got to hold on.
RJ Barrett's looking very good.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a great piece to keep.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes like with y'all, but they be trying to chase and give all this big bread out. Like, bro, y'all need to just try. Y'all got to go like for players that give us some assets. If y'all really gonna try to go for stars and want to play somebody a $100 mil deal, pretty much. Like I need to go out something better than that.
Yeah, I feel
Like you got pieces that you can give out to like get that, but like I don't see them going nowhere for real this year. They might clinch eighth, but for real, I think the Hornets might make a good late pickup to me personally, and then end up actually pushing through.
Now that you mentioned the Hornets, Khalid, do you have anything to say? I see you wanted to jump in.
Yeah.
Real quick. Go ahead.
So, I mean, he got the bag, but let's keep it real. His dad was the general manager. I'm pretty confident. And then
Wait, for who?
His agent is related somehow. Is it his uncle or something?
Wesley, the president of operations and their dad like were tight or something. He was the dad's agent back in the day.
It's some weird thing. His agent's related to somebody close to Jalen, and then I think the general manager is his dad. So everybody getting paid with that little contract he got. So for sure.
I don't like that, bro. I don't like that.
I want to talk about the Bradley Beal thing. I want to talk about that one.
All right, so Bradley Beal signed the biggest or second big. I think Nikola Jokic got a bigger one, but 241 mil, I believe.
51
mil for 5 years.
That's $50,200,000 a year.
For Bradley Beal has been. Was he ever top 10 in the league?
No.
Okay.
No.
What do you guys think, Khalid?
I'm gonna say at least. I can't say that, bro, because he has definitely had a year where he was up there leading, scoring pretty much like 28 points per season. It may have been due to like maybe a couple major players been out, but I'm never gonna say he's not ever been a top 10 player in the league.
Hold up. Is he from St. Louis?
Yeah, he is.
I don't know if you can answer this question, but go ahead.
Still, Khalid from St. Louis too, for one. Don't forget that.
Y'all Lou boys. Y'all Lou boys. Y'all
he's never been top 10 ever.
But
what were you saying, Finchy, though? Sorry to interrupt you.
I'm just saying, as far as like his squad, he's been dedicated. He almost he pretty much a Dame situation too. Like a lot of people say Dame ain't never been top 10 because he ain't got no stats but points and all that, and like no MVPs either. So people gonna make the same case for real. But like me personally, I definitely feel like it's his point where he been like top 10 league, especially if he's been like number one shooting guard or at least the second best shooting guard in the league. Mm-hmm. So yeah, for sure.
It's two different situations with him and Dame. So I can understand why the Portland Trailblazers do what they do with him, because they're kind of like middle of the pack. So like if things go right, they can have a chance to compete. You know what I'm saying? And if things go wrong, they're in the lottery. The Wizards, on the other hand, they're consistently ass every year. I
was about to say, yeah.
I mean, one thing that goes with you, the only year that they were really relevant after John Wall was when Russell Westbrook was on the team. So other than that, they've been consistently ass. So why are you paying this man $250 million to still be ass? Why are you wasting your time? You could trade him and get some pieces and start this rebuild that you are.
Yeah.
You're delaying the rebuild by keeping this dude on there. I understand taking care of your players and stuff, but I mean, at some point you gotta just let it go. Like you have to let it go. I understand the Dame thing, but I just don't get it. I'm not paying.
Like it's a little bit different because like it's a little bit sweeter because Dame they took them a little far. It's still the same situation, bro. He has brought y'all what y'all want, and that's a championship. He has not brought y'all no Eastern Conference, no West Conference, no dub. Pretty much, he didn't almost got y'all there. Pretty much, it is the same exact situation, no matter how you want to put it. Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like, so at the same time, it's like them, but like, yeah, why y'all keep playing this man? Like, neither one of them organizations are putting nobody around them. Pretty much to really make it even look appetizing for them to get that far. Pretty much, like they really almost in the same situation, getting paid because of their loyalty. If anything, in that every time a player wants to go on trade demand, that they look sweet because they one-star players putting up all these points, and maybe all he needs is that liberty help, you know what I'm saying, to push him to that all-star. They kind of keep him as like appetizers for real, but like it's really not working for him.
It's two different things. It's two different things. The Trailblazers, they were one piece away for most of them years. Like if they had a good wing, all they needed was a good, strong defensive like 3-and-D wing. That's all they needed. They had Aminu. I forgot his first name. Aminu was that guy. He always
Altharic Aminu.
Yeah,
you have Dame, CJ, and if Nurkic is healthy, you know what I'm saying? And then you have all they were missing was that piece in the middle. That's all they needed. The Wizards. When was the last time you thought that they were going to make the playoffs and actually win around?
Honestly, never my whole life thought that.
You know what I'm saying? But the Trailblazers a few years ago, they were in the conference finals a few years ago. I believe.
That's what I said though. Like you is right on the situation, but the same overall, it's the same thing when it comes on to holding that star player too, though. Like with the money shit, like because regardless, like neither one of those situations has produced whatever what the organization is wants type shit. Even though Bradley Beal has not got them as far as Dame has got the Portland, like he still put up the same stats pretty much. Like he got his obviously problems, but like he's still being consistent.
That's empty stats for me, bro. That's empty stats. Anybody could do that on a bad team. You put Trae Young on that team, he's gonna do the same thing. I really feel like if you're doing great numbers on a bad team, you're gonna have every opportunity to get buckets. There's nobody else on that team.
I feel like if he was on another team, he's gonna make them like actual championship contenders. Like for instance, if Philly would have actually picked up Bradley Beal and he would have went over there.
Yeah. As the third option, I feel like James Harden, Bradley Beal, Joel Embiid, I feel like you can compete with that. But the difference, again, the difference between the Wizards and the Trailblazers, you go into the season knowing the Wizards are going to be trash.
Yeah.
The Portland Trailblazers can make the playoffs and win around. They can do that. Dame was good enough to do that. He almost, I think he almost beat the Nuggets by himself. He's good enough to do that. You get him some pieces, he might be able to make something happen.
But look, Lee, you say
I don't see it.
He's a good second option, pretty much, or like whatever, pretty much when it comes to that. So, let's say, you think what if they somehow traded like Bill ass to the Portland and put him next to Dame? How you think that team would work out?
I think it'll be similar to how things were when CJ was there. I think I don't know if it'll be better because CJ and Dame had a great chemistry, but
because CJ was kind of like a Middleton when it came to playoffs sometimes. For he had disappeared, bro, and then
Chris Middleton, bro.
Great, like for real.
I hate Chris Middleton.
Hey, like I got a crazy stat for you guys. I want you to hear this. You guys ready?
Mm.
All right, we just talked about that Bradley Beal, his deal, right? How much money is he making a week? I want you to take a guess.
Off that deal?
Yeah.
How many years is it?
5 years.
He's making $1 million a week.
Pretty much $1 million a week, right?
That's
$965,000 with $965,384 a week. Divide that by 7. This dude is making per day, every single day, $137,912 a day.
To be straight booty cheeks every year.
That's crazy. All right, dude, I wanted to segue into this real quick.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I know we're kind of running out of time.
Right,
last topic. I kind of just want to switch in squeeze something in here real quick. I'm gonna give you a team. You guys tell me if they're making the playoffs or not. I'll start with Khalid. Cleveland Cavaliers. Are they making the playoffs next year?
I was hoping you were gonna give me the Bulls.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Damn, the East is stacked this year. I think they make the playoffs.
You think they make the playoffs?
Yep.
Allen. OKC Thunder. They just got Chet. They're looking pretty good. Are they making the playoffs?
Are you being for real?
No, for real, yeah.
Hell no.
That boy said he got Chet. Like, who is Chet from American Pie?
Bro, I'm telling you, he was. I don't know. He looks like a difference.
Not gonna come body in the West to get an A spot. And you got the Minnesota Timberwolves with just A spot last year, and they just got Gobert. They gotta pass them boys. They ain't no way.
Facts.
Oh shit! All right.
I'm rooting for him though. I'm rooting for him, bro.
Vince, you know how I'm going, bro. Charlotte Hornets. They've been knocking on the door past 2 years. They're gonna break through this coming year.
It's crazy though, because we just fired the coach. I'm pretty sure too, and like he was not a bad coach, but he was definitely not a coach getting to know that because they were such a like dead in the middle team. Like their record was always just like teetering back and forth. Yeah. And with this big Miles Bridges loss for sure is definitely gonna be a lot. But I think they come out and still clinch AC this year, depending on their pickups.
Okay. All right. Shit. No. We'll see. Let's segue into a different sport here. NFL season's coming up here in a couple weeks. Give me y'all takes. Give me y'all reviews. What y'all think's gonna happen this year?
I'll do mine quick for sure.
I know
Really,
your Philly ass.
yeah, big Phillies for sure, man. Hopefully, pretty much, Jalen Hurts improved on his D ball for sure. Other than that, man, he a good all around quarterback to me. He just other than those little things, and we did just pick up some good picks as far as defense. Other than that, we looking way better than last year. We did not look trash last year. Our division already trash, so I ain't worried
For
about
sure, you guys can definitely win that division.
Always gonna win it. We gonna get in the playoffs just based off our division being trash. But even then, despite that, I can definitely say 9 banking on them just to be better than the division. I think we actually gonna be able to compete this year.
What's funny about that is everybody knows that if he's trash, he gone. So he got to perform. There's
That's
no way
true. He's on
it.
the hot seat.
He's I think the next quarterback draft is gonna be really nice. So if he asks, he out. So
yeah, but
it's gonna be interesting if he can step up to the plate for sure.
Carson Wentz trade look better because you look what Wentz had. They ain't looking good for that boy over there. But he ain't do bad though last year. He did have some flashes though. I'm gonna give him that. But
I think the New York Jets win at least one game this year for sure.
See, you had me in the first quarter.
You had me for a sound like, what the fuck
did
he say about the Jets right now?
Yeah. I am so excited for the AFC West. I don't know who is going to win that division.
Right. Russ
that
in
is
Denver.
Crazy, right? You can go either
That's
way.
a fire division.
Ooh,
the Raiders picked up Tay.
Who do you think misses it? I feel like 3 teams are going to make it, but who misses it out of those 4? Because somebody got to miss it.
Wait, what's the teams? My bad.
The Raiders, the Chiefs, the Broncos,
Chiefs, and Chargers.
Ooh, that's a tough division, bro.
I think the Broncos miss it, bro.
I think the Chargers miss it.
Russ is washed.
One of those two.
Russ is not washed, bro. And you
Russ
must not
is washed, bro.
I don't know, man.
I fuck with Russ Westbrook, but I don't know about Russ Wilson.
Russ Johnson.
And Future done piped his wife.
We are gonna call it there. Time's running out.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. BallerMethod signing out. I appreciate everybody for showing up.
Yes, sir.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And we out.
Good shit, boys.